What's up, everyone? It's Chris, and I know I'm a little late for the Acolyte, but I've just heard so many things about it that are just how good of a show it is. I was watching, Leslie Headland talking about it and the other actors and actresses, and they were all like, man, this show is great. And I saw the Rotten Tomatoes, and the reviews were amazing for the reviewers anyway. So I'm gonna go ahead and watch this show because I think it's gonna be amazing and awesome, and I have no doubt that I'm going to be blown away by just how good it is. So let's start watching it. I'm very excited. Very excited. Oh yeah, let's go. Okay, so what do we got here? 100 years before the rise of the empire is the time of peace. So this is 100 years before, I guess, the original series, right? The original trilogy. Jedi Order and the Galactic Republic have prospered for centuries without war. So I guess there's some people that are not supposed to be using the Force for some reason. Okay, okay. So why would they not? Why would not they not be allowed to? That's a question. Like, for some reason, the Force is only certain people can use it. Uida.
Where's your Jedi?
She said, "Where's your Jedi?" What does that mean? Like there's a Jedi for the region? Like there's regional Jedis? What does that mean? Or was it that person's Jedi? What is that?
Yes, my child.
Why is she sitting sideways?
Attack me.
What is that? That's just so silly. Attack me with... What is this, Naruto or something? Come on. What is it? Yeah, I would be laughing too. That's silly. That's stupid. You're gonna go up to someone and you just assume they're gonna attack you? Also, why would she appreciate her courage? Like, why would you appreciate someone's courage who goes up and says that? I wouldn't be thinking they're courageous. I'd be thinking that they're mentally something wrong with them.
Jedi do.
Does she want to start like a bar brawl here? Why is she attacking everyone else but the Jedi? Okay, well that's... Come on. She could have died there if that guy actually pulled it out and shot her. So already she's like risking death here. And the only reason she didn't die is because of the dumb trope of the gun being stuck in his holster. But look, all these other people here could have had guns too. So like, how smart would it have been for her to go in there and just start throwing people around? Obviously not that smart. She could have been killed immediately, and that would have been the end of the show. It's just dumb. I mean, this is a great show. Uh-oh. Okay, so what is this all about? She tried to reach for her lightsaber. So far, we're like, she has to attack her without a weapon, apparently, because she doesn't seem to have one. Number one. Number two, it looks like she's trying to steal the lightsaber of the Jedi for some reason. Like, maybe she wants to kill the Jedi with her own weapon? Okay, never mind, she has a weapon.
Who trained you?
Who trained her, what, like in martial arts? Why would you... So far we haven't seen any like force powers or anything. Okay, I guess that was a force power.
I have an unidentified Force user.
What do you mean, Trinity? What do you mean you have an unidentified force user? Why did she say it like that? That's weird. Okay, obviously she's no match for Trinity. Trinity's just like dodging super easily and hasn't even used her lightsaber yet. But this is weird because I've never seen, like, in any of the movies or anything, I've never seen Jedi fighting hand-to-hand combat. It's always with lightsabers. So this is a little odd, but I guess it's 100 years in the past, so maybe, things were done a little differently. I'm not sure. But, like, why doesn't she just whip out her lightsaber, though? Because, like, if you were in the streets somewhere and someone whipped out a knife and you were like, well, I have a lightsaber, or okay, in real life, you're like, well, I have a gun, and this person's trying to kill me, I should probably use lethal force, right? So, like, why wouldn't you whip out her lightsaber at this point and just end her instead of doing this hand-to-hand combat? Is she trying to, like, subdue her so that she can report her or something? Wow. But see, that would be dumb, even for someone highly skilled with the force and everything. You wouldn't want to walk up to someone who has knives and be within range of dying, because there's still a risk. So you'd want to be farther away so that you have an advantage. So what is this walking toward the person with the knife? This is a great idea. Let me just walk toward this person with knives. Okay, that was dumb. She saw that from a mile away. That's like a that's like a, what do you call it? A trope where there's something else that you can like do to like distract, and the character looks at it, and then the other character is like, oh no, don't do that, and then they do it, and then the other character is like, oh man, you did that. And then but anyways, Trinity saw that from a mile away. She looked at the guy and was like, oh, she's gonna throw that knife at him. And then she looks back and she's like, don't do that. She could have just like she seemed powerful enough. Why couldn't she stop both knives at the same? She obviously knew that trope, that movie trope, and yet she still got stabbed. Like what? She couldn't have handled both knives at the same time. Oh, I guess okay. So I guess one of the knives was hidden, right? So she didn't know that she had the second knife. Apparently, she was just like, "Oh, you're gonna throw the knife at the other guy, so I'm gonna stop it." Okay, I guess. I don't know. I just think there were multiple times here where Trinity could have just ended her immediately, and she didn't, which is just stupid. I guess some of the fight was kind of cool, but there was just too much stupid stuff here. Like, attack me with all of your strength. That was just dumb. And then the fact that she just took too many deadly risks was just idiotic. Like starting to fight everyone where multiple people probably had guns. She could, like, if it wasn't for the guy's gun getting stuck in the holster, she would have been dead now. And multiple times Trinity could have defeated her easily. So like just too many, I guess you could call them Deus Ex Machinas, just in the first fight scene alone. She looks like she's like 14, a 14-year-old assassin. All right, she's not gonna take her lightsaber. Isn't that what she wanted? She's just leaving it. She's just taking her one knife. Like I thought she wanted the lightsaber. Isn't that what like? What was the point of trying to reach for it? I don't get it. I'm gonna be real with you. She's not that intimidating. She looks like she's like. That's what she looks like. All right, whatever. It's fine. This haircut, I am not a big fan of. It looks kind of like. It looks kind of like a bowl cut. You know, it looks like a bowl cut. It's yeah. It's like a dread bowl cut. This is the other girl. Also, that was the other thing. Like, obviously, okay, she has the force or whatever, fine. But like, she's this little tiny girl, and she's like throwing all these big men around, and it's just silly. There's been so many shows and movies lately with like, oh, this 5'3" girl is throwing around these 6 foot tall men. Yeah, like it's just silly. But obviously, you know, in this show, she's strong with the force, it seems. So you can be like, okay, that's fine.
Whoa, inside voices, Pip.
Pip's her little what, like Nintendo DS inside voices. His Pip's voice wasn't even that loud. That's an air conditioning unit. That's what that is. Her little robot buddy is a welding machine. All right, that looks like a campfire. Also, the acting so far is not particularly amazing. The acting slash script, what would you call it? Script saying? The speaking lines. The script saying. The speaking lines is not that great. It's like kind of, I don't know, like it reminds me of Disney Channel original series, quality wise. I guess Pip is like everything. Fire extinguisher, welder, what else? So far the pacing on this is a little slow. It's like not that exciting. These this like whatever creature she is looks kind of cool though. I do kind of like the design of the alien. And of course the other guys, these guys right here, I think are cool too. What's with all these people, the black people with this like dread hairstyle? This guy has it. Like is that the going style?
That's her!
Does she need a lawyer? Do they not have like cameras on the ship or something where they could see that she was there? or like sensors or something? Like, what about other people that are on the ship that saw her? Could they not be like, oh, actually, she was here. So, what is that? A Cylon? Her range of emotions is so good. Like, she doesn't seem sad at all or upset in any way. She's like, you're making a mistake. So far, this is just kind of like slow. Wait, they're not showing the guy that couldn't close his eyes in the trailer that everybody was making fun of. Is it this guy over here? Wait. Why is she using the force to open the door? Look at the side. There's buttons. Can't, or why is it not just automatic? And look, he's so impressed by it. He's like, oh, wow, she opened the door with the force. Also, what is she? She looks like someone dressed up for Halloween. Here's the guy that can't close his eyes. She looks like a soccer mom that was like painting her face with her daughter. She just looks like a human with green paint. She just looks and sounds like a white woman. There's nothing alien about her. Like, why is she green? Just make her a human. Robot chairs. And then this Cylon guy. So wait, is it just him? He's the only security guard? What is that thing? They are chairs. So wait, is it that easy just to like break out of a droid like prison ship? Like, that's how easy it is? You can just hack wirelessly? Okay, I guess they're supposed to be dodging asteroids and stuff when they go into hyperspace, right? So why would they run right into something? So they have all these like violent, strong prisoners. One who has like Wi-Fi hacking abilities, and the only security guard is one droid robot. And it's apparently really easy to hack into a ship and break out of it. Okay. The acting is... Okay, well, that was convenient. Well, that was stupid. Why would you go and why would you go and try to release, out of the kindness of your heart, a prisoner that's like one of the more violent ones according to the other prisoners, because he had the little whatever fungus thing on his face? Why would you go and release that person? I'm not quite sure how an action scene can be boring, but they kind of did it. All right, that crash was pretty hard. That ship was going, it looked like hundreds of miles an hour. So like one hit on the rocks would be like extremely jarring. There's got to be a broken neck or something, right? Her stupid green face. Okay, I guess she's totally uninjured. Like, after that crash, she's totally fine. Yeah, I guess so. The ship's totally destroyed. No injuries, nothing? No? Okay. No cuts, totally fine. So far, there's like no, like... The reason why it's like kind of bland so far is because there's no like stakes. Like, she just crashed horribly, but she's totally fine. She needs an injury or something at least. Like, or she should just be dead, to be honest. The pacing is just slow.
Yod.
What? This all these like actors are like 14-year-olds, and it just, and this whole thing feels like a teen drama type show.
I thank you for choosing me for this mission.
Why is he?
Should have brought Osha and myself. I apologize.
What is he doing in the middle of the ship with like a steamer and his shirt off? What? Why is he not wearing? I guess they're trying to. It seems like they're trying to aim this show at teens, young teens or something. By the way that they're doing everything, the acting is amateurish. This kind of thing, like all these younger Padawans and stuff in the show, and what they say and stuff, you know, their lines and everything, makes it seem like they're catering toward a younger audience. But it's just not that good.
Put your clothes on.
Ha 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 ha. Funny. That was funny. Because he doesn't have a shirt on in the middle of the ship for some reason. That's funny, right? Is that funny? Look, her face has no emotions. Oops, hold on. Like, where's her emotions? She doesn't have any emotions. It's like she was... earlier when she was captured by the Jedi. She didn't seem afraid or anything. What is this blank slate of a face? Is she supposed to be feeling some kind of way? I can't tell. She always looks like she's smiling, like she injected too much Botox. Well, there's some emotion. She's breathing heavy. If that was supposed to be a nightmare, it wasn't that scary. Like, they could have made it a little more, like, intense. As in, intense at all. It wasn't really intense at all. The lines kind of suck. This show so far has just been a bunch of talking, and any action scenes have been kind of, like, not particularly amazing. I guess they knew she was here on this planet somehow. How long did it take them to get here? How long was... what was her name? Osha? What a stupid name. How long was she out for? How did they know how to follow her? So many unanswered questions. Also, it was super lucky that they stopped right next to a planet that was, like, breathable. Like, okay, I guess. Like, that's super lucky. Oh, good. Just got, like, 3 minutes left. Now what? Where's she trying to go anyway? She's just, like, walking, like, running around for no reason. Does she know where she's going? Is she just running off to like, go... like, run off? She's gonna die if she's out there for too long. Okay, yeah, just whip out your lightsaber to use it as a flashlight, sure. Is she suicidal now, or what? Like, why is she going to the edge? What is she doing? Okay, that was dumb. She knew there was an edge there. Why was she backing up? It's like this whole scene was just to make it so that she would fall. Like it was written in the script or something. Not because it was, like, a good idea. The action is, like, few and too far between. And when it happens, it's like one little thing, and it's like, am I supposed to be, like, impressed by the fact that that he saved her from falling? Is this supposed to be exciting? Didn't he just say, like, May was dead earlier? All of a sudden he's like, oh, actually, no, I believe that she's alive. What is this voice? This voice sounds like I changed the voice in Premiere Pro. This voice sounds like, you know, in Premiere, you can change the voice to the pitch, and there's presets, and one of them is the Darth Vader preset, which makes it really deep. That's what this sounds like, the Darth Vader preset. Are they gonna fight, or like what? This voice could be female. Great. So first impressions, it was kind of boring. The acting was kind of amateurish. It just felt like some of the jokes and stuff just felt like it was meant for a younger teen audience. But they weren't even that good. I don't even think that young teens would be interested in laughing at the jokes they tried to make. Jokes, quote unquote. They weren't even jokes. It was like stupid things that they said that were supposed to be funny, I guess. Like reaction type stuff. There were so many poor decisions that were like super risky decisions that were made that in real life you wouldn't do because you would have more common sense. And then the fact that Trinity died so easily is kind of lame because she seemed to be like way more better than what's her face, Osha. It was not super impressive this episode, but I think the next episodes will probably pick up, right? I think they will. So anyways, that's all, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.